Photo mode in Baldur's Gate 3's patch 8 is better than you think. As someone that enjoys photo modes in games, I think that this is one of the best that I have ever used. Now, there's some other games that have really great photo modes, like the Sony games. The Spider-Man games have some great photo modes, which makes you look like actual comic book panels. Spider-Man 2 being the best of the Spider-Man games. Also, the Horizon series with Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West also have some beautiful photo modes. Also, even Red Dead Redemption 2's photo mode has been mistaken for real life on a number of occasions. But the one in Baldur's Gate 3 is just, there's so much going on with it, which I want to break down in this video. So I'm playing the stress test right now in Baldur's Gate 3, and yes, this scene that I have set up with all the characters dancing, this is part of photo mode itself. So by pressing the F9 key on PC, you can enter into the photo mode, which lets you freely move the camera around. You can look up into different areas that you previously haven't been able to look around in, and I think that this is very cool. So whenever you press P here, you get this nice, it takes off all the UI and you just get to see the characters as they are. So you can make it so that the characters are following you around. So if we move around, they're going to continue to keep looking at us. So no matter where we go, they will twist their head around and follow us around. So there's a lot of customization, which I'll be breaking down in this video. I love the poses, so this is where I'm going to start. So right now you can see my Dark Urge there in the middle. So you can choose the expression on their character face, so you can make it so that they're dead, just closing their eyes, hurt. So you got a little sad face there, asleep, confused, surprised, disgusted, sad, afraid. I think I'll make them stop dancing for the time being, so you can see what that looks like. So yeah, there's the timid look that they got on their face. I guess like even the different types of expressions have different expressions. So like afraid, they got concerned, upset, scared, terrified, petrified. I actually made a Starian do that face the other day and it looked hilarious. So yeah, each of these have like a variety of different ways you can make them look: rolled eyes, jaw skewed, beyond repair. Yeah, the expressions are really cool, and there's a lot of detail. Them sleeping while you're happy there. The happy ones are actually kind of funny. So whenever you go to like a happy, the content's fine, but whenever you go to like the grinning, it starts to look a little bit uncanny valley there. But that's just how it is, that the character models. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love the different details that you can put on their expressions on their face. You even got like kissing faces. You get a giddy kissing face. Yeah, that's exactly how you look when you go in for a kiss. So there's a lot of very fun ways that you can pose your character. I think that the expressions are great, but where it really shines is the different poses. So we got the arms crossed here, arms out, and you can do jazz hands, approach, the rapture, warrior one, which is a yoga pose. You got praise, spellcaster, got the kamehameha. Yeah, I had so much fun with this. I've been putting a lot of hours into it. You got the arms out, the art, so just the regal art, the Adam pose. Yeah, there's so many different poses. You can recreate that there. You got the Venus pose, reclining, and pensive there. So yeah, there's so much going on here. You get the begging, forgiveness, prostrating, playful. Yeah, you might have seen these on Baldur's Gate 3 Larian Studios Instagram page, but yeah, they got moving ones and they got static ones. Now the static ones, whenever you go to take a picture, you can make it pose in a specific part of it. The dances are what I think works is the best. Like just all the different types of dances they got. Like got the folk dance here, the freestyle dance, Irish, the hopback. It's really a blast to play around with. I know a lot of people are going to be spending hours upon hours in this photo mode, but you can just see there's so many different ways you can make the characters pose, and it's just hilarious to see. So they even got the twist and shout by the Beatles, which is amazing. I am a huge fan of the different dances they got, and I've already seen some people modding in new versions of these. So yeah, we'll probably see even more of these as time goes on, and people are very creative with what we can do in this. So part of the update, Larian said that we'll be able to tell our stories in different ways, and I have a feeling that potentially we're going to see different ways that we can modify this. And yeah, it's really nice. You can see here the kissing, crouching. I think that's kind of funny. Yeah, there's a lot you can do. You can really recreate if you're you're playing this with like your significant other, you can even make your characters look like they're like posing and kissing and things like that, which I think is really cool. They even got the Vogue, strike a pose, picture frame, forward lean, take a seat, groundwork, open chest, and backwards flow. Yeah, these are amazing. I can't stop playing around with these. There's just so many cool options here that I think makes for some cool ways to take photos and do much more in this. But I guess that's enough of the posing. We can do this all day. You can place your character around, so you can move them around how you see fit. Another little pro tip, before you enter this mode, go into turn-based mode and you can set your characters up however you want. So that's just a little way that you can adjust this before going into the photo mode itself. And then you go with the full-on customization where you can move them around all the way wherever you want and rotate them as you see fit. So yeah, you can also have your character, you can make it so that it shows the battle damage, so they have the blood on their face. You can make it so that it shows their helmet. You can make it so it shows their armor, and you can swap that off. You can show their weapons, show their instrument, and or set their camp clothing there. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do. You can even remove the NPCs out of the background. You can keep the enemies in. You can keep or you can remove the party if you wanted to, and you can remove who you're playing. But into like the main camera settings, you can choose a focus character. You make it so it tracks the character. You can also modify the tilt on this here too. So if you really want to get creative with your motion, you can do that as well. I like that you can just use the WASD keys or the controller to move yourself around and find all these angles that look best for your characters. There is truly so much customization here that I'm just, yeah, having an absolute blast with this. You can set up a camera grid there, the camera reticule. We got different field of view, so you can really stretch this out and see your characters from a way different perspective. So yeah, you can get real goofy with it here. You can even make it so that it goes all the way in on their characters and has a really small field of view here. So yeah, there's a lot with this. You can change the exposure values to make it brighter or darker as you see fit. Change the depth of field as well. I can't get that to work properly at the moment, but I think you have to have some different things set to be able to justify that. There's also different color grading, so if you wanted to make this look a specific way, you got all the freedom of changing how this looks. Now, as someone that's into photography, and there's a lot that you can do with this. This is like pretty much like you got yourself a camera in Faerun. I am so mind blown by this. You can jack up the saturation if you wanted to. You can bring up the highlights or bring down the highlights, which will bring back color into the sky region. You can brighten things up or darken it as well. You got vignette possibilities if you want to make a red vignette on the screen. Yeah, there's so much with this. They even got frames where you can really tighten things up how you see fit. Add the bars to the screen, and then the stickers, which is where I'll end off here, because these stickers are amazing. So they got these different little chibi characters. So you got like Love Struck Astarion, Dead Zell, Dubious Emperor, Cool Guy Halson. Getting into the emojis is my favorite part. They got Minskin Boo, they got Attack of the Boo, Hovering Holophant, Innocent Imp, the Badger. I love that. They've really outdone themselves with the different stickers that you can throw into the game. So you can make them pulsate there. You can move them around depending on where you want them. You can even make them extremely large if you want to have massive sticker on the screen. So yeah, there's a lot you can do with that. And there's so many stickers here. They got them for all the subclasses. They got the emojis, which are my favorite. They got Christmas themed ones. They got owl bear beanies, bunch of different symbols of the different gods in the game. You got critical failures, different yeah, here's the emojis to get like a bear, speak no evil. This one I still can't get over. This one made me laugh really hard when I saw it. It's scary. It's like One Piece almost. But yeah, very frightening. And I think that's hilarious. So there's more emojis here. You got Minthara, Devil. You got Ishtik, Lae'zel, Karlach, Angry, Volo Thinking, Shadowheart, Happy, Will Kiss, the Mind Invader. It's pretty funny. This is the Invader game. Classic throwback there. Some people may not know that one. You also got like Orange Dagger, Orphic Hammer, and little stamps of approval. Much more, as you can see. And then a bunch of different spells also got stickers here. So they even have the memes. I was right there. Whenever you drop the building on top of Astarion. Yeah, that from that, a lot of people showed off that meme. Whenever you drop the building on him, the Rosemary Monastery. You have the Smirking Bear, the Shock Squirrel, and even the Sitting Badger. So As you can see, there is a lot to this photo mode, and I'm blown away by it. I think this might be one of the best photo modes that we've ever seen. I seriously think that this is great, and it's going to really pipe up people's content creation for this game. Like, I've seen a lot of screenshots. I even encourage people to share screenshots of Baldur's Gate 3 in my Discord server, where the link is in the description of this video, as some people have been putting out some incredible art with this, especially with the mods that will be coming. And the mods that we already got, I can anticipate that the photo mode is going to bring a lot of cool new pictures for people to share. So I'm very excited for this to get launched, and I think you are too. So let me know your favorite thing about the photo mode in the comments, or your favorite thing in patch 8 in general. I'll be doing more patch 8 content, so let me know what you want to see while I play through the stress test. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video.